bought a fairing and I did a thing. Let's put her on the bike. I scored an RWD Russ Weinermort and design fairing, already painted in Concord grape. And it all happened because I asked about one of these. Chin fairing, which he had painted too. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to install a headlight relocation kit that I bought from Custom DK or DK Custom products. It comes with all the brackets you need to move the headlight forward, and I can still use my factory headlight bucket, which is really important because otherwise I'd have to cut it and change it and then drill the triple tree. It's a nightmare. So we got some tools that we're going to need to install this. We've got our 1/4 inch, 7/32, our 3/16, our 1/2 inch, our, I believe this is a 9/16. I've got something to attach it to my impact in case I need it, which I probably won't. 1/2 inch wrench, 3/8 drive ratchet. We've got our bolts, and we need one more thing. Loctite. So let's go ahead. Let's get the eyebrow headlight mount off the motorcycle, and then we'll start disassembling that and get this fairing put on. There we go. Speed that up. And then one thing that you're going to want to do is, I found that earlier an impact works best to break this nut loose and not spin this headlight. So there it is. It's loose. And I used a 19mm for that. And we'll go ahead and get these guys all the way out. Can't go too high. You're going to want to reuse these 2 bolts here that I have. I just lost the washer really fast. I see it. That I do. It's okay. Drop that one too. Got it. All right, here we go. So we got our bolts out. Now we need to get this bolt off the top. It's important that you know how these things go together. So you notice there, you just have a stud, but in the top of the headlight here, you've got like a very specific stack. And the stack goes like this. So we're gonna need to reuse this. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to grab the brackets that DK Custom provided. It's gonna go here and get that started. Be right back. Got our 2 brackets here. We're gonna go on top. Goes on this. The other one goes on here, like this. They make this kit for a Dyna They make it for Sportster. They make it for a couple different motorcycle models. You don't want to get these too tight because you still want to be able to turn them. So get these down. All right, there's that. Then I've got some more brackets. Now the kit comes with these longer brackets, these two pieces here, and then these shorter ones. I'm thinking that the shorter ones may do it, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna get this installed. Basically, I'm just gonna put bolts inside here. I'm just gonna go ahead and run my bolts right inside here, hook them up, and do the same thing over here and assemble this piece. It's not too difficult to assemble. They've got instructions over there. So let me go put these together really fast. And they're really nice powder coated parts too. I wasn't expecting that. And the piece de resistance, bam. That saves you a huge headache. A huge headache. Because otherwise you have to drill a hole right here in the triple tree. Some people do this. And then they mount the extension block for a T-Sport fairing. And then they change this bucket over to a different style. We're not going to do that because I didn't want to have to drill or cut anything. So let's go assemble this and I'll come back. Alright, so we have it set up right now. The headlight relocation bracket slash kit. Let's show you how I did it. This star washer, if you can see it, bring it in real tight, goes in between the two pieces of metal. I blue Loctited this and I fit all this together. Now what we need to do is go ahead, and we don't need to tighten anything yet. This is all hand tighten. I can still move it. It's hard, a little bit difficult to move, but I need it to hold its shape. Because if I don't have it hold its shape, then what's going to happen is when I take the fairing back off, I'm not be able to lock this thing back or lock this thing down where it needs to be. So let's go ahead and get this fairing on. Our fairing right here, and our fairing is going to need to come in here. Our headlight sits down in it. So tilt your headlight out. And then we have brackets on the back here that we have to install. If you want to come around here, you can see them. So here's where these brackets are. What we're going to do is get bolt started here. Back up. Back up. Alright. Just keep it right here. One bolt started. Two bolts started. Nope. Don't want to strip that out. Be a bad day. Right here, bud. All right. This other one started in here. Go. This one started in here. All right. So I'm going to do that on both sides, and then we'll start getting it lined up perfectly. All right, so what we have now is, you see the bracket back up in there. The light looks like it's where it should be, we just have these finger tightened so it's not, the fairing's not going to fall down, and we've got it protruding equally. So that's what we're looking for. That's our spacing. So now what we have to do is we have to remove the fairing itself, again, tighten everything up, and then put the fairing back on. So let's do that. All right, what we're doing now, we got the headlight all situated and straightened out. It was a pain in the butt. Oh my gosh, getting it left and right perfect, and then taking it outside and then shooting it and looking. It's rough. But I got it figured out. My spacing on my fairing's off a little bit around the headlight. I don't know why, but it doesn't hurt anything right now, so I'm gonna get this thing the rest of the way together. We're gonna take these bolts out right here, blue Loctite them, then we're gonna take it for a spin and take some pictures to see how it looks. So let's go ahead and get these things tightened up. All right, so here it is, fairing installed. There we go. That is going to be awesome. I already relocated my headlights, or I'm sorry, not headlights, but turn signals down lower. The bike looks just a lot meaner. You see right here, they have a little plastic piece that you could leave there, but my gauges fit right in there. This was a hard one, I would say. For me, I'm pretty handy. I can do a lot of stuff, but man, it was super difficult this time. I just, only having one set of hands and doing it by yourself is pretty hard. So, I mean, you can pull it off though. I'm gonna go get on jeans, boots, and riding gear and take this thing for a spin. It's pretty late, but I'm gonna go. Let me say, fairing life has never been so glorious. It's 68 degrees out here right now. Most of the wind is off of me, and it's just like, it's buffeting on my head, right on the very top of my helmet a little bit. I can hear it, but oh, it's like, it's ridiculous. If I was just a little bit shorter, it'd be perfect, but I'm not. Some big, tall, goofy bro. So, man, I love this thing. This is awesome. Awesome. I mean, honestly. We're going to try and get some higher speeds, though, so I can know what it's like. Fairing makes it even better, let me tell you. So, alright, well, this is where I'm going to end this one. If you liked the video, hit that like button for me. This one was a little bit difficult to make and expensive. Subscribe, share it with your friends. Until next time. If you can't smoke it and you can't ride it, it's probably not worth your time. Like, share, subscribe.